Long ago, before the oceans were divided by ships and maps, there was harmony between land and sea. The waters flowed into the forests, and the forests whispered to the waves. But a great forgetting came upon the humans. They dammed the rivers, poisoned the coasts, and mocked the old ways. The sea people withdrew. But not all of them. Among the merfolk was Neriah, keeper of the tidal archives, an underwater temple where the memories of the earth were stored in liquid crystals and sung into the bones of coral. She was not the youngest, nor the most powerful, but she had one gift none could match. She remembered. And one night, the currents brought her a memory she did not recognize, the face of a human child, crying on a mountain, clutching a stone shaped like a spiral shell. It was a memory that did not belong to the sea. Troubled, Neriah went to the elders. They told her that memory had bled through from the land, a fracture in the balance. It meant something old was stirring. The earth was calling both sea and soil to remember each other again. Only one could answer, someone who could carry memory across both realms. And so, Neriah rose from the water, not to become human, not to fall in love, but to recover what was lost. Her tail transformed not into legs, but into roots. She emerged from the surf, and where she stepped, grass grew, small things remembered her, like bees and moss in the wind. She could speak the language of rivers and hear the pulse of ancient stones. She wandered, not through cities, but through forgotten lands, abandoned wells, silent groves, ruins choked with ivy. She left no footprints. She was a whisper in the rain. And then, she found it. A village where children no longer dreamed. Their play was silent, their eyes dim. They had lost something they could not name. Neriah sat among them and told no tales. Instead, she listened. Slowly, their memories stirred, one drew waves in the sand, another hummed a tune from nowhere. A third dug up a spiral-shaped stone. When Neriah touched it, the stone sang. It sang of a time when humans could still speak to whales. Of fireside songs older than words. Of the agreement made between sea and land, that each would guard the other. The stone had been waiting. And now, the story had returned. Neriah placed the memory into the soil. Where it sank, a tree grew, a tree that bore fruit shaped like water droplets and leaves that shimmered like fish scales. It became known as the memory tree, and those who sat under it remembered things they never learned but always knew. And just like that, Neriah was gone. Some say she returned to the sea. Others believe she became the roots of the tree itself. But when the tide pulls back and the wind smells of salt and wild things, a few still remember her, a woman with sea eyes and the silence of something ancient. Not a mermaid who wanted to be human, but a keeper of memory who came to help the earth remember itself.